Hey y'all, it is March the 9th, 2023, and one thing I wanted to say is that I've been openly, if people ask me, somebody the other day even came up to me and he started talking about all the problems, with society and stuff, and how um, people are making very simple mistakes, like say in our government and say how they run society and solutions are possible and stuff. And he was talking to me at great length, and he was pretty much articulately stating how things could be a lot better if we do them right, right? To which I totally agree. And basically, what you would call that is reform. If we took certain aspects of society and we reformed them, they would actually operate better and they would be more suited towards human beings. And I totally agreed with that. And I really had nothing to disagree with this guy and all these alternative solutions that he was pointing out. I had nothing to disagree about it. And I said, it's kind of fun to talk about those sort of things and the possibilities. And I think it's a good thing to talk about them. However, from what I've seen, there's not a snowball's chance in hell. There's not a 1% chance. There's not a 0.0001% chance that we're going to actually install these reforms because of who's actually, quote, running the show. They're more or less, not to say that they're very organized or intelligent, but they're more or less going to collapse society. And in fact, it's already collapsed, and we just don't even know it yet. We're in the reverberations, and we're going to really, really understand how collapsed it is before long. Does that make me happy or overjoyed to say that? Hell no, because it's going to take my personal lifestyle, turn it on its ear, and I can't say that I appreciate that very much, but it is going to happen. A lot of people out there living in fantasy land and in La La Land, and they're playing and pretending. I know some old people right now who's fixing to retire. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna retire in a couple years and this and that. And I'm getting ready." Hell no, you're not. And you live in pretend land. You don't understand. When society collapses, guess what? You don't ever retire ever. And I'm not like happy to be telling you that, right? So, but it is going to happen. It's regardless. There's no way to stop it. It's like there's no brakes on the car and you're headed towards the cliff and you're very close to the cliff. There ain't no brakes on the car. So let's think real hard about how we could reform this car while we can. But however, it's going to go off the cliff, period. It's already going off the cliff right now. It's like we're in midair and we're Wile E. Coyote and the car is actually not on the ground anymore. It's in the air and it's fixing to fall and there's nothing that can stop it. That's exactly where we're at. And it's gonna be all sort of carnage. I don't appreciate it, man. Who's to say if I'll come out of it on top? All right, or any one of us. But that being said, I just wanted to point out this gobbledygook right here coming from CNN. Scientists, oh really? Scientists? Are they trusted scientists? Are they world renowned? CNN says scientists have revived a zombie virus. Oh, it's good. It's a good thing we had elections, and it's a good thing that we voted and everything in our democracy. It's a good thing that we had a lot of input when they were asking us whether or not they should revive zombie viruses. It's a good thing that they had our consensus on it, or else this would be terrifying mad scientist Dr. Evil stuff. Well, it's a good thing they have our consensus, but zombie virus has spent 48,500 years frozen in permafrost. That's exactly what I want them doing. And you know what? Take that super old virus, take it to some minimally guarded facility, and what I want you to do is gain a function about as hard as you can, and then when we ask you about it, I want you to lie and make up words and make up gobbledygook words for us. I To try and pretend like we don't already know what exactly you're up to, and it's not for our benefit. So I'm going to take that and I want you to soup it up and rev it up. And that's exactly what I want you to do. And so next time everybody's falling out with diseases, y'all going to pretend like you don't have any idea what happened. And oh, it's this and that. It might have been bat soup. All right. So when I say collapse, it's for many different reasons. Gonna collapse. There's no maybes about it. And they're fixing to come get you, and they do want to kill you. They want to kill you by all these numbers all at one time. And that's why they're scraping up any sort of deadly virus that they can get their hands on, and they're going to soup it up. It's called gain of function. But if you ask Dr. Fauci about that, he has no idea what you're talking about, even though that is his number one expertise. But don't arrest him because he's above the law. Ah, holla. It is March the 9th, 2023, and let me know just how good you feel that Dr. Fauci and his whole gang of cohorts are above the law and they can do whatever dastardly thing that they want to, and then CNN is going to brag about it, and it's the end of days. Ah, holla.